Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid, and we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Welcome back to the Briar Patch. Game 2 of our Friday night doubleheader. The Somerset Briar Jumpers playing host to the Pulaski County Maroons. Girls game ended with a big victory by the Lady Maroons. And now we got boys action. Bob Boone alongside Chris Staten to bring you Toyota of Somerset's high school basketball presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers and Realtors. This is the second Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week tonight. And Wings always made your way fresh, never frozen burgers, and it's good stuff. Appreciate them. Chris, this ought to be, as my mother-in-law used to call them, a wing-dang-dingy of a basketball game.
Really expect it to be. You've got two teams coming in the 47th district that have been 1-2 all season long. They've been 1-2 for the past 3, 4, 5 years. Somerset coming in this game has wrapped up the district title 5-0. With this being the sixth game, Pulaski County could possibly be the 2 seeded 3-1, looking to improve upon that. But Somerset went over to Pulaski back in December, on December 15th, and came away with a 2-point victory, 49-47 against these Maroons. But Carson Fraley.
There's always a but.
Carson Fraley, their starting point guard, was out in that game with a knee injury. This will be his 4th game back this year, and he is a difference maker. Not to say that Somerset can't do what they did over there, but I expect this to be it was 49-47. Expect a higher scoring game here tonight, and both these teams will get after it.
Indeed they will. That's your Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Sports Medicine Injury Report. Is Carson Fraley back for what will be, as Chris said, his 4th game of the night. It's time now for our widest cabinet, keys to the game.
If you're Somerset, keep doing what you do. You've had a very good season so far. You're firing up three-pointers. I don't know that it's a record pace, or 160 three-pointers on the season. They play a scrappy type of offense. They get after a little bit. They're led in scoring by injured Whitaker, who's 30. No, sorry. Get it here in a second. 18.4 a game. He's not leading this team. Ben Godby at 19.3. In these type of games, you got to have that third person or somebody to step up that doesn't typically do that. So looking for Aiden Absher or somebody along those lines to do something. For Pulaski, again, look to get established the inside game. Pulaski has the size advantage a little bit. If they can get the ball into the paint, maybe get Somerset into some foul troubles, but guard the three-point line. That's where Somerset's going to have their success.
Indeed. Number 0, Jalen Woolridge, he's a big-time three-point shooter. He is 36 of 82 on the season. That's a really good number. And Will Blankenship, who you said averages 14.5 points per game, pretty good. He's made 33 threes this year, too.
And if it wasn't for Jalen over at Pulaski County the night they played, they would have been blown out of the gym. Jalen kept them in the game with his three-point shooting.
So we've got ourselves a real good one coming up here. Those were your Widest Cabinets, Keys to the Game.
Keys to the Game are brought to you by Widest Cabinets. At White's Cabinets, they provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business, and it's their mission to provide reliable products and services. The courteous and professional team at White's Cabinet Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit the White's Cabinet Design Center on the corner of South 27 and Slate Branch Road to learn more about what they can do for you. Just about 3 minutes away from tip-off, and I think Bob is going to bring you starting lineups for both teams.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that right now. The Pulaski County Maroons go like this. It'll be the senior shooter, Jalen Woolridge, averaging 9.3 points per game. Carson Fraley at the point, 7.7 points per contest in just 3 games this season. Zach Anderson, the sophomore frontman, having a big season as well. He averages 12 points per contest. Ethan Idlewine, junior forward, 10.4 points per game. And Will Blankenship, 14.5 points per game. They go like this: Woolridge, Fraley, Anderson, Idlewine, and Blankenship. The Pulaski County Maroons are coached by John Fraley, 14-5 on the season, currently 3-1 in district play, looking to wrap up the number 2 seed, and really the 2-3 seed decides who gets to wear what color jersey. So, Somerset Briar Jumpers, they'll line up this way tonight. It'll be the junior guard, Josh Bruner. He's averaging 1.9 points per game. Aiden Absher, sophomore guard, 10.4 points per contest. Dan Godby, he's averaging almost 20 a game at 19.3, senior guard. Cole Grundy, 5.4 points per contest, is a sophomore and plays in the front court. And the fourth guard is Indrid Whitaker, 18.4 games per contest for the Jumpers. Bruner, Absher, Godby, Grundy, and Whitaker. The Jumpers are coached by Ryan Young. They are 14-4, and as Chris mentioned moments ago, 5-0 in district. They have secured the number 1 seed in the district tournament.
And that are your C.V. Hansford starting lineup. C.V. Hansford of Wycott Realtors Ford Brothers, a person you can trust when you're looking to sell your farm or commercial property. C.V.'s experience as a successful realtor, business person, and farmer is invaluable when it comes to knowing how to get the most of your property, all the while helping you through a seamless and enjoyable transaction. For more information, give C.V. a call at 606-219-3274. That's C.V. Hansford at Wycott Realtors Ford Brothers. Bob, we're just about ready, and I want you to tell me where all of these people found a parking place.
Downtown, because as you said, the parking lot was full when I got here, but the gymnasium was not. But right now, it is SRO, standing room only. Of course, as is tradition here, it's Somerset. We are directly across from the student section, and we're going to enjoy watching them in this contest. But they currently have their backs turned as the Maroon starting lineup is introduced to them. And I'm sure the Pulaski Maroon faithful, they will return the favor when they introduce the Somerset Briar Jumpers. So those things taking place. It's going to be loud in here. It's going to be raucous. Sit back with a nice cold beverage or hot beverage if you like coffee, but hey, or whatever floats your boat. And we're going to just try to bring you this. I expect the pace to be fast and furious in this contest tonight.
The Pulaski Maroons coming in tonight, obviously the visiting team on the scoreboard, wearing the dark colors, a little alternate uniform. Have the maroon with the white, but has a black band and black stripe on there that I'm not accustomed to seeing. Briar Jumpers come in wearing the traditional home white with the Vegas gold numbers and just a little bit of a purple trim. So not a whole lot of purple on this uniform tonight.
No, there's really not, and I always gripe about light numbers on light jerseys, but hey,
we'll do our best.
It is what it is, these tired old eyes, and if I get it wrong, that's all right. You can call me out on it later. I'm not opposed to taking any criticism here tonight at the Briar Patch. If they turn off the lights, put the spotlight on both of these, or on the jumpers, and unlike the old days, we don't have to wait 5 minutes for the lights to warm back up. Immediate
now.
Yeah. So the VIP seating underneath the Ray Corral Hall of Fame is full. People standing along the walls down at both ends. And we are just about set to go. In center circle, it'll be Jalen Woolridge to jump center for the Maroons against Ben Godby for Somerset. Whistle ready for play. Ball is up, and Woolridge wins the tip, gets it into backcourt for his Pulaski Maroons. Woolridge will come up and get the ball from his man, Mr. Carson Fraley. Man-to-man defense by the Somerset Briar Jumpers.
And Fraley normally running the point, playing off the ball to start this game. He's kind of lingering around down in the corner.
Zach Anderson hands it off. A lot of patience right now by the Maroons. Anderson looked at the three, now drives. We got a whistle and a charge. First foul of the night's going to go against the sophomore Anderson. Turnover. Jumpers have the ball.
And Zach Anderson gave the pump fake at the top of the key, put it on the floor, and then did a good job there. Bruner taking the charge on Anderson for the first foul.
Chris, the other thing, you talked about that game early in the season. A lot of two-way, three-way athletes for Somerset, and some of these guys were still in football mode when that first game took place. So, that could make a difference here tonight, though. We talked about the fact that Fraley coming back for Pulaski, but Somerset's, they've been in basketball mode and just keep going. Nice fake there, but off the rim, no good. Absher rebound pulled down by Anderson for the Maroons.
Yeah, he got it. Absher did a good job. Anderson gets the rebound, comes down the floor, and fires up and makes a three.
Yeah, and that's how you make up for the foul and the turnover, and you're forgiven, young man. 3-0. Jumpers, trail, nice move towards the basket. That's Absher, goes up, strong move. I'm sorry, that was Godby, not Absher.
Playing through contact, there was a lot there, and he fought through it, showed his strength, and got it up off the glass for the Citizens National Bank shot.
Fraley with the basketball. Just a sophomore, seems like we've called his name forever. That one all the way around the rim, the miss by Blankenship. Rebound comes down to Somerset. That ball almost gets out of bounds. What a save down in the corner by Godby.
Both teams just needing to settle down a little bit
Godby,
here.
That was Absher. I'll get it figured out here in just a moment. Long three-point shot, front of the iron, no good. Woolridge has the rebound. Long pass, out ahead, no good, but the follow by Anderson. He's got all 5 points for the Maroons.
Yeah, Anderson so far is definitely
fired up.
Yeah, fired up. All 5 points for the Maroons here early on.
Indeed. Head fake, Bruner dishes it off inside. Nice bank shot there. Whitaker bank shot by Ben Godby. He's got 4. And it's 5-4 in favor of the Maroons as we approach the 5-minute mark of this first period of play.
Bruner with the nice pass to the cutting Godby into the lane.
That one can't be hung onto by Fraley underneath the basket, but the Maroons retain possession. Drive and the lay-in and the foul.
And Blankenship take it to the basket. Tried to get the block in there, and they're going to get the foul on Godby, I believe. No, they're saying, yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Well, now they got Bruner.
Yeah.
They got Bruner with the foul with the block.
And 85% free throw shooter. No problem for Will Blankenship, 8-4. Maroons on top. Whitaker brings the ball across the timeline. Jumpers working it around the perimeter, trying to create some space down inside. Pulaski stretching that defense, man-to-man. Nope. They're in zone.
Both teams playing a sticky. They're switching all over.
Yep. And that ball almost out of bounds. Excellent save and the turnover. Good job there by Anderson. Ball goes over the head of Fraley and a drive and great defense inside.
Straight up, no foul. A lot of contact, but no foul.
That was Grundy with the defense. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Jumpers. We said the pace would be fast and furious. 4 minutes, 13 seconds ago. 8-4 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Gavin Cook checks in for Coach Fraley's club as Idlewild will take a seat.
Grundy takes the inbound pass, gives it up to Whitaker. Now Bruner looking for someone, finds help over on the side. Nice head fake, pull up, 15-footer by Aiden Absher.
You said it, gave a great ball fake, got the defender up in the air, stepped in, little 12, 13-footer mid-range game. Aiden Absher has 2 points.
2-point Pulaski advantage. Skip pass. That is Woolridge. Can't leave him alone. Misses the three, but nobody blocks out on Anderson, and he gets the putback on the Rick Barker rebound.
Anderson, 7 points, 3 rebounds already here in the first quarter.
Godby, a little speed dribble all the way. The finger roll and good.
Somebody's got to stop the ball.
Godby's got 6 of the Somerset 8 points. There we go. Another drive, and it's an end-to-end game. Rebound. Looked like Anderson had it, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Somerset. Pulaski will keep the ball.
33. Jacob Bartley is into the game, replacing Cole Grundy.
Jalen Woolridge to inbound the basketball. He just traveled. He drugged the foot.
No call.
Yeah, they didn't get it. So Maroons get a break there. Woolridge now. He'll give it up. That's Anderson. Three-pointer, front of the rim. Good box out that time by Absher. He'll speed dribble the ball into front court. Gets a nice screen over on the side. Now kicks it back out. Set up on the blocks. That's Bartley, and the ball stolen away. Oh, wow. What a dandy move there by Carson Fraley. Lays it up and in. His first basket of the game. Quickly the other way. And Absher, he's got 4. So it's Absher and Godby with all the Somerset points. 12-10 your score on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Kick out, left side, 3 ball. No good. Rebound pulled down by Josh Bruner. Bruner averages almost 3 rebounds a game for a little guy. We got a contact, no call as Bartley was short on that one. Jacob Bartley, a sophomore, outstanding member of that Somerset Briar Jumper football team.
Yeah, if you need to go get a snack or go to the bathroom, you better do it in between
make it
periods,
quick,
because there's no slowdown here.
Fraley, and nice work there by Carson Fraley, and we got a whistle stoppage in play. That is going to be a Ron Shaw Realtor timeout. 14-10 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. 1 tick under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter of play.
Stressed, anxious, depressed? At Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services, we can get services started today. Intrust offers you the flexibility of providing you with counseling services in our office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call at 606-676-0638 or visit their website at intrust-healthcare.com. At Intrust, your mental health matters.
I've just figured something out, partner. I'm real close to being a basketball official, but I've got too much hair. All 3 officials right now got the shiny chrome domes working tonight, and I get it. It gets hot in these gyms, so stay cool, and it works for them.
Maybe a prerequisite.
It might be. Some heads look okay bald. I guarantee you mine's not. That ball tipped out of bounds. That was Woolridge. A good defensive play. It'll stay with Somerset. Real quick, I'll tell you, I burned my head many, many years ago. My daughter was about 13 years old, and all she said was, "It'll grow back, Daddy."
Cole Grundy checks back in for the Briar Jumpers.
Somerset half-court offense. Looking to get somebody free, driving down the lane. That's Godby. Doesn't get the basket, but he draws the foul. Who they going to call it on?
Woolridge?
That would be correct.
And should send Godby to the line for 2. Somerset starting off here in the game. They are 5 for 8 from the field. Pulaski 6 for 12.
See Foster Fraley checking into the ball game. He's going to replace Zach Anderson. Give him a break.
Fraley in for Anderson, you said?
Yep. First one was good. Second one bounces in as well. That's 8 points on the night for Ben Godby. Somerset has 12. The other 4 belong to Aiden Absher. 14-12. It's a 2-point contest. Pulaski County with possession. Get the ball inside. Kick it back out.
Somerset is in a little matchup zone here.
They are. Fraley drove the lane, kicked it back out. Now over on the side to Woolridge. Now Carson Fraley. That ball's deflected. Good defense that time on by Somerset. Ball ahead. Shot is short. No good. Was that Mac? I'm sorry. That was Grundy that had the nice defensive play.
Yes.
Sorry.
Grundy had the defense and Cook got the rebound.
Thank you.
PC trying to figure out this defense here. Somerset laying a little matchup.
And they're laying off Blankenship way out there at the top right now, and he's just going to slow things down a little bit. We're at the 30-second mark. The Maroons look like they may be playing for one. Nice little crossover dribble there. Had the screen, just didn't take advantage of it.
And just barely beat the 5-second call. The count was on.
So now we're down to 15 seconds.
Time to start
nice
the offense.
Move.
Wide open.
Woolridge in the corner. Got it.
Yeah, that's typically who you don't want to leave open. He missed his first one, but he makes that one.
17-12. Three-pointer, other side. Short. And that's the way the first quarter ends. 17-12. Maroons on top of the Jumpers. We'll be back after this on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
(17-12) after one. Somerset gets the ball to inbound and start this second half of play.
Both teams shooting it very well on the game. PC 6 for 13, just under 50%. Somerset 5 for 12, right at 50%. Somerset yet to hit a three-point shot, Bob.
Indrid Whitaker, nice pass inside, and the lay-in by Godby, and he's in double figures with 10. That was a great play by Indrid Whitaker. Whitaker doesn't have any points so far in the game, 18.4 on the season, but give him a strong assist there, and excellent defense, that time by Grundy once again, and the lay-in off of the glass for the Citizens National bank shot. Whitaker gets his first basket.
Whitaker on the basket.
Yep.
First lead for the Briar Jumpers tonight. Oh, no, it's not either. 17-16. We'll get it right here in a second.
Close. Little weave action over on the far side. They get the ball in the corner. Head fake there by Blankenship. That shot, I believe, was blocked. Run out ahead to Whitaker. Nice move. Oh, my gosh, he doesn't get it to fall. It was in, and it came back out. Same thing, got his rebound. Again, no good. Rebound pulled down by Zach Anderson of Pulaski County. Here come the Maroons. They got a 3-on-4 break. They'll get it in the corner. Carson Fraley with a three. He was 0 for 1 in his first 4 games, so that's his first three-point basket of the night, or of the season. This is just his 4th game back coming off of an injury.
Tough pass.
Josh Lewis into the ball game, unfortunately loses the end on the pass, and the turnover gives the ball back to the Maroons. They're up by 4. 3-point shot, no good. Strong rebound by Fraley. He puts it up too strong. Dish it off inside to Cook, and it's kicked back out. Now Cook from the corner, got it. We could see that one was good from up here. 23-16, big possession here for the Jumpers. Trying to work the ball inside. Godby dribbles it out. Now gives it up to Absher, back to Godby. Looks for an opening, a little up and under. And that was pretty, wasn't it?
That really was. Godby took it inside, avoided the contact, got around the defender, a little dipsy-do, underhand, a little spin. English on the ball.
Indeed. 23-18 drive. That's Blankenship, no good. Ball tipped, and the rebound comes down to Somerset's Godby up ahead, and did it go?
No, they had a block shot out of bounds. Good recovery. Idlewind tracked him down and was able to knock it out of bounds, but Somerset will retain possession.
Don't look down at your scorecard either, Bob, because you're going to miss a play. Nice job there by Pulaski to get back on defense.
Yeah, Idlewind did not give up on the play and tracked it down and stopped an easy layup.
Godby looking for the ball inside. The defense collapses on him, and it works. They strip it. That was Anderson, a behind-the-back pass off to Ethan Idlewind, and he lays it up and in for his first basket of the night. 25-18 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Long rebound tracked down by Pulaski County's Idlewind. And we're going to get a
walk.
Yep.
Going to get a walk.
Carry the ball. You know, one of the other things I really like about here at Somerset is all the youngsters down in front of mom and dad sitting on the ledge, if you will, using the rail. That's just a beautiful sight.
Well, you gotta sit where you can sit,
That's
where
true.
there's room, and that's where the room is at right now.
Turnover gives the ball back to the Jumpers. They trail by 7 with 4:35 to go in this half of play. It's been a good one. Still plenty of basketball left to be played. Absher trying to direct traffic, brings it out near the center line. Whitaker, he's cut off, and he'll pull it back out. He'll shoot a long three, misses everything, and there to grab that rebound, that was Carson Fraley. Yes, sir.
So pace has slowed down a little bit here in the second quarter.
Indeed, and we're going to get a foul, I believe, on Ben Godby. A little bit of overguarding, if you will. They call it a hold.
Couple of subs coming in. Woolridge checks back into the game along with Josh Lewis.
Fraley takes the inbound pass. Now Blankenship along with Idlewind playing pitch and catch. Maroons content to work the ball around the perimeter, try to get it down low. They do. It's Idlewind off the glass for another Citizens Bank shot.
Again, good
He's
entry pass. Good entry pass right there. Got Idlewind, had the defender on his hip. He just turned to the rim. And now Pulaski bringing a little zone defense.
Long three-pointer way out top, and it's no good, but the Jumpers. Bruner gets the rebound right side. Lewis, that three ball is short. Zach Anderson with a strong rebound quickly ahead. Here comes Blankenship. Goes a little one-on-one, dribbles between defenders and can't get the lay-in to fall. Back the other way, Whitaker 3-on-2, and they're going to get Carson Fraley for the foul. Just the second foul in this game, first on each team. Well, can't be. They said it's
first
on
in
Fraley.
In the second quarter, first was on Fraley.
I forget about that. See, I knew I would. Just one apiece in this quarter. Yes, it was Fraley, his second. Inbound pass, kick it back out. Now out top, long three by Absher, no good. With the rebound, Carson Fraley. Fraley is just a load.
He is.
For a guard. And a nice forearm shiver there that would make a football coach happy.
Somerset 0 for 7 from three-point range, Bob.
Yeah, they're going to have to. They're not getting horrible looks, but they're just a touch out of range the last couple three. Huge collision, and they're going to call a charge, and that's Fraley's third.
And down holding his knee a little bit too,
Yeah,
Bob.
that's
that could
not
be
good. Oh, please.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah, this is not good as the training staff is going to take a look. They're going to send everybody to the bench and
get Fraley for the charge foul, but that's not the important thing right now. Carson, this is his fourth game back. He went to go make a spin move, contact there, and he is laid down. And
well, he's got a sleeve on the right knee, a brace on the left knee.
And
but
they
it's the
are
right
having to
knee
help him
that
off.
they are literally carrying him off, Dad and Uncle.
Not able to put any pressure on it, and they're having to carry him off the court, and that's horrible to see.
Shame. He's a talented young man, so I won't speculate any further, but didn't see who came into the ball game.
Gavin Cook checked
thank you.
in for him.
Somerset, 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this half. Bring the ball into front court. Get it over in the corner. Thought about the three was Whitaker. Instead, he'll bring it back out front to Lewis. Good defense again. That pass gets by Lewis, but picked up out top by Josh Bruner. That was a three-ball attempt, no good, but a nice, strong job for the rebound. And they're not going to call a foul. They did. They called the travel on Jacob Bartley. Jacob Bartley had a great football season. I mentioned that earlier. He was fun to watch. Three. Blankenship.
Thank you.
30-18, double-digit lead, but cuts it down to 10 on the nice little 15-footer by Lewis.
Yeah, a little bit of a danger time right here for the jumpers. They were down 12, so that basket by Lewis was big.
Driving by everyone is Blankenship, and we're going to get a block call this time. Somerset got the call twice on those charged block calls. This one's going to go against them, and that's going to be on Josh Lewis. Second team foul in this quarter, so nobody really in danger of the shooting free throws for a common foul, but Blankenship in the act of shooting puts that one up and nothing but nylon.
Blankenship's 7th point of the ball game.
He said shoots 84.9%. And he's been perfect tonight. So I think he's got that up to 85%. It's a 12-point advantage for the Maroons.
He now leads the Maroons in scoring, overtaking Anderson.
Three-point shot, no good from the outside by Bruner.
Bruner with the
Bruner with the shot and miss, but it was Bartley with the putback.
Yeah. So Bartley giving them some good minutes.
Yeah. He helps. Oh, that's a little blew by you right there.
Looks like Kentucky's defense.
Yeah. The Red Sea defense just part. 34-22, 35 seconds to go in this half of play. Somerset needs a basket here.
Cut it to 10 or 9.
Yeah, and it's turned over. Great anticipation on the pass by Zach Anderson. He whips it across the timeline to Cook. Now it'll be Blankenship to pull it out.
Pulaski opportunity here to extend this out to 14 or 15.
Going to play for one. Little crossover out front, but then pulls back as Zach Anderson down to 7 seconds now. Nice ball fake there by Blankenship. Goes up with it, no good. Collision. We got a foul. Believe it's going to be on Aiden Absher. No?
No, they're going to get Bartley.
Okay.
And avoid a lot of injury because Bartley had went down and Blankenship was in the air. and luckily did not have any problems.
And Blankenship gets the shooter's roll there.
Give him 9.
36-22, Pulaski County with 3.9 seconds to go. Could go to the locker room with a 15-point advantage.
A little bit of moisture on the floor. Going to get cleaned up.
Janitorial services are us. And got that one to bounce in.
36-20, Foster Fraley checks back in for Zach Anderson. 14-point
lead. I said 15 earlier. Three-pointer, no good by Absher. And that's going to do it. 36-22, your halftime score. We're going to step out and take a break. You are listening to Toyota of Somerset's high school basketball presented by Ford Brothers.
Here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
A lot of people go to where they bank their whole life. They put in that mortgage application and they get a rejection letter, but they don't get a why. They don't get that 20-minute phone call from their lender to explain the obstacles that are in their way, what those obstacles are and how they can overcome them, what they could have done differently in the process. And they don't understand that they have options. Our job is to educate you on those options. Our job is to learn you, to identify the obstacles in your path, make a plan, execute it, and get you over the finish line of homeownership.
Dr. Henderson, Dr. Wilson, and the entire staff at Henderson Chiropractic are dedicated to your family's health. If you're suffering from an injury, chronic condition, or just the strain of everyday life, we provide personalized treatments to improve overall health and wellness to all ages. Our clinic is equipped with modern chiropractic equipment and the most advanced technology to evaluate, educate, and treat our patients. Whether you have headaches, disc problems, nerve pain, degenerative conditions, or just not feeling energetic, Henderson Chiropractic can get you back on the road to good health. Henderson Chiropractic, the experience you need for the results you want. Call or stop by to schedule an appointment.
Halftime at the Briar Patch. Bob Bunn alongside Chris Staten. Toyota of Somerset's high school basketball. And before you do your thing, we're going to take a couple minutes because we've got a special guest today. Kenny Goodwin of 12th Region Sports social media going to step in here. And if you need to know what's going on in the 12th Region athletics-wise, this is the guy. Kenny,
how you doing,
good to
sir?
have you, man.
Thank
I'm
you.
good. Good to see you.
I got
here.
to make the big time now, you know.
Well, I don't know about all that, but, good basketball game here tonight, even though it's a 14-point advantage. It's been, pretty well played. Somerset just went cold, not able to hit three-point shots.
Yeah, I think Pulaski's playing a great style of basketball tonight. They're passing it. Most of their shots are scored. Their baskets are coming off assists. They're making layups. Somerset is not making layups. They're missing open threes, and then you look at Somerset's two best players. Indrick Whitaker, I think, has 2 points. And then Ben gets 2 fouls halfway through the second quarter, and,
Yes, sir.
That's part of it.
Tell us a little bit about 12th Region Sports for folks that may not know who you are and where they can find you.
All right, we're 12th Region Sports Network. We're on social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, whatever you want, whatever you want to call it. But all we do is promote kids in the 12th Region. We're a social media company that covers high school sports, and our slogan is Kids First. We do everything we can to bring a different style, a different look to how high school sports are covered. We focus a lot on the kids. We do interviews. We do just crazy videos like Kenny's Corner, where I go out and I'll play the kids in a game of bowling or just different things. But we have an all-star game every year, and last year in that all-star game we had 2 kids get college scholarships.
Fantastic.
From the all-star game.
Awesome.
So we just try to do, and we try to include everybody. and it gets to be a handful at times, but it's fun.
One of the things you do is you also put out some rankings.
Yes, and
that I'm sure you probably, every time you put out rankings, I know how that is, can sometimes be a tad bit controversial. How do you guys go about how you rank? What's your method?
All right, so the rankings are always fun because I'm going to get something from somebody every time. But no, so what I do is I've got 12 to 15 voters scattered across the region. I try to get a representative from every school or county. It's hard sometimes, but I'm very picky on who I pick. I want people that are unbiased, that are basketball people. So what I do is each week they send me their top 10s. When I take their top 10s and I give each of their scores a point value. So 1 is 1, 2 is 2, and it's kind of like golf. Whoever has the lowest total score is my number 1 ranked team. So, but I try to mix it all over the area because that way it balances out. It's more consistent and fair.
We got 2 of the top teams in the 12th region playing here tonight. 2 teams that could make a run in the postseason, provided that they don't have to play each other round 1 of the district. I don't think that's going to happen. But who do you see as somebody who can come out of this 12th region and make that trip to Rupp Arena?
Well, right now, DCA is the number 1 team in the region. I really felt like Somerset was right there with them. They matched up head-to-head, and DCA won that game at Bergen, so you kind of got to give DCA the edge right now. But I'm telling you, there's 7 teams in the boys, 7 to maybe 8 teams that could possibly win this thing. So it's as wide open as it's ever been or that I can remember, and that 12th region tournament's going to be fun. When you look at the 47th district, like you're right, Somerset, Pulaski, or Rock, one of those teams is not going to make it.
Yeah.
And in our rankings, they're the top 6 teams. They're within the top 6. So that's really interesting.
Good basketball indeed. Okay, before we go, tell folks again where they can find you on social media.
You can find us on Facebook. Just look for 12th Region Sports Network, Twitter, at 12 Sports, 12th Region Sports. Let's see, YouTube. We do a YouTube show, a live show every Sunday or Monday night where we just talk about things. We take questions and stuff, and we just answer those like kind of like a first take kind of type of feel or something. But Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that social media.
You guys
stuff.
have a MySpace page? Mine doesn't seem to get much action today, but anyway.
Hey, MySpace may have been even before my time.
Kenny Goodwin with 12th Region Sports. Appreciate you stopping by to visit.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all very much.
All right, thank you. He's going to step out, and Chris Staten's going to step back in and give us some halftime statistics. It's 36-22 here at the Briar Patch. Somerset trailing the Pulaski County Maroons. And Chris, it doesn't seem like it should be a 14-point game right now.
No, it really doesn't. Both teams have played frantic-type pace. The difference being, and I'll give you some numbers here in just a minute, has been the lack of three-point shooting by the Briar Jumpers tonight. But wanted to give one thing here, one update. Carson Fraley, who left that game late in the second half, did not walk off the court under his own power, and we did not see him walk to the locker room, but he did come out early before the team came out, was able to walk across the court and trying to warm up down here. Don't know if he's going to be able to do it or not. We're going to step out and take a little bit of a break. When we come back, we'll give you some quick stats updates and be ready for second half action.
Cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash? Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars?
Yep. For real? Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Dr. Henderson, Dr. Wilson, and the entire staff at Henderson Chiropractic are dedicated to your family's health. If you're suffering from an injury, chronic condition, or just the strain of everyday life, we provide personalized treatments to improve overall health and wellness to all ages. Our clinic is equipped with modern chiropractic equipment and educate and treat our patients. Whether you have headaches, disc problems, nerve pain, degenerative conditions, or just not feeling energetic, Henderson Chiropractic can get you back on the road to good health. Henderson Chiropractic, the experience you need for the results you want. Call or stop by to schedule an appointment.
And welcome back to Somerset High School, Johns Purdue Court, home of the Somerset Briar Jumpers. Presentation 12 of Somerset High School basketball, where the Maroons have traveled across town and lead this one 36-22. Real quick, give you some stats here. We'll give you some better ones here at the end of the game. Pulaski County 13 for 23 from the field. Somerset 10 of 24. Pulaski is 5 for 10 from three-point range. Somerset has yet to make a three-pointer, 0 of 10. Pulaski is 5 for 5 from the line. Somerset is 2 for 2. But the biggest update that I can give you is Carson Fraley came out trying to get loosened up. He walked off the court here back into the locker room and will not play in the second half, Bob.
And that's a shame, but he was walking, and I think that's a good thing. Nice pass down low, off the glass, up and in. That is Idlewind with the first basket of the second half. A great feed from out top. I believe that was Anderson that got him the basketball. So it's now 38-22. Start off this second half of play. Thinking about the three was Absher. He gave a look and decided better of it. Somerset will reset the offense. They're now in our end of the floor, down in front of us. Packed house.
Both teams have their starters on the floor minus Fraley.
Indeed. From the corner, three ball, no good. Ball's tipped around. Nice hustle there by Grundy. He missed the three, followed his shot, kept that alive, and it was Godby who got the putback.
Yeah, good job there by Grundy to follow his shot. Kept the ball alive.
Back tip from behind. Anderson wasn't paying attention. Didn't have the eyes in the back of his head open, and ball's knocked away, but it'll stay with the Maroons. Got to use them eyes on the backside.
They come in handy.
Yeah, blanket chip behind the back dribble. Now he'll pull it back out. Gets a screen up high from Anderson. They don't get him on the roll. He's begging for the ball down on the blocks, getting fronted by Grundy. Pulaski, he'll reset the offense once again. Now it's Anderson out top between the circles. Dribbles left side, gets a little bump from Grundy, gives up the basketball. Ball into the right corner and dribbled out there. That's Cook who has the ball. Long three-point shot by Idlewind, no good. Loose ball picked up off the floor. Give the rebound to Ben Godby. He'll have it, take it all the way in. Short, no good. Got his own rebound and a putback. Godby's got 16.
That was the Godby show right there.
Yep. It's his world. We're all just living in it right now. Anderson gets a little bit of a double team, has to give it up to Woolridge. Little LeBron James imitation there was Bruner. Three ball left side. Too long, but there for the putback on the weak side was Idlewind. All the scoring in this half thus far by Idlewind for the Maroons and Godby for the Jumpers.
But you can see with Fraley not in the game, PC's offense becomes a little more stagnant.
Yep.
And they're not real sure how to get into the set.
Indeed. Indrid Whitaker drives by Anderson for the lay-in. That's just his fourth point of the night. This is a young man that averages 18.5 points a game, and he just has 4 after that. We got a Ron Shaw Realtor timeout on the floor.
And while we've got a little bit of a break,
that's what I was thinking.
And give you some individual stats here from the first half. Pulaski County in the first half was led in scoring by Will Blankenship. He had 10 points. Ethan Idlewind had 6. on 4 of 7 shooting. Fraley, before he exited the game, had 7 on 3 of 4 attempts. Zach Anderson started off hot. He had 7 points early, and he never scored again. Jalen Woolridge chipped in with 5, 2 for 4. Gavin Cook with 3 for 1 for 3. For the Briar Jumpers, they were led in scoring by Ben Godby. He had 14 in the first half. He was 7 of 8 shooting. Aiden Absher with 4. Indrid Whitaker with 4. Josh Lewis with 2. Jacob Bartley with 2. And again, if I can say anything at all about how the first half played out, Bob, is it's the lack of three-point shooting by the Jumpers tonight. 0 for 11 now.
Indeed, and that makes it tough, and just not been able to get it, and really not been able to get the rebounds they need with that as well.
Somerset applying some
we
full
got
court
a foul
pressure.
in backcourt. Somerset.
Absher.
It's called for the bump. Briar Jumpers on the season shoot 34.5% from three-point range. Just not able to get it in there tonight. If they can hit a few of those, it'll get them back in this game in a hurry.
Well, Coach Young sees that he's going to have to speed up the tempo, and just on cue,
I missed who that basket was
Zach
by.
Anderson
Thank
with a three-pointer right from the top of the key.
43-28. Backing down, that's Whitaker. He goes up, draws the foul. Blankenship says, not me. And our official says, yes, you. So that's going to take Whitaker to the free throw line once again. He's got 5 makes up there so far. Make it 6. And 11 points. 43-29. That's going to be crucial that you make these free throws when you get the opportunity. Points when the clock stops can be huge. And that one, nothing but nylon. So that's a 43-30 game right now. Here in the third pair, speed dribbles. Gets the ball tipped away, stolen. Whitaker looking behind, making sure, lets the defense blow by, lays it off the glass for a Citizens National Bank bank shot.
So Somerset making a little run here. Start the third quarter. Got it under double digits.
Gets the pass, spins away, now gets himself in the corner, gets it back, and that'll do it.
That is a crowd silencer right there. Three-pointer from the corner by Blankenship.
His second tray of the night. Grundy, he'll fire up a 3, a little too strong off the back of the iron, and again follows his shot and gets his own rebound. Nice passing the ball to Bruner. He doesn't have a shot, kicks it out. Indrid Whitaker, 3! 7 points in this quarter for Whitaker. He's got 9 overall, 46-35.
First three-pointer of the ball game for the Briar Jumpers.
Stolen by Somerset. Godby.
Better get a timeout.
Yep, got to put a Band-Aid, stop the bleeding right now. A 30-second Ron Shaw Realtor timeout.
This will be a 30-second timeout.
A big thank you to Don Franklin, Somerset Family of Dealerships, Kentucky, for being the official photography sponsor on Lake Cumberland Sports Facebook page. At Don Franklin, they work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any one of their 5 Somerset locations or go on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family. And Bob, coming out of halftime, the Briar Jumpers have looked to push the tempo, a little full court pressure, forcing some turnovers, and have finally been able to find the range from three-point land. First three-pointer of the night there by Whitaker.
Yeah, chipping away at this lead just a little bit. Now got it down to single digits, 46-37. Maroons have the basketball. Full court pressure being applied by the Jumpers. Blankenship, crossover at the center circle, gets the ball across timeline, and now we're going to get a little overguarding on Aiden Absher.
Good defense, but a little too handsy. They'll get him for the reach in, but only his second foul of the game. Again, neither team have any trouble of foul trouble.
Pulaski County's Woolridge gets the ball across the timeline. Anderson in the corner. Blankenship looking for a cutter, has none. That pass gets by Anderson, an errant pass, and steal. Grundy has played some nice defense, but more importantly, he's turning it into offensive points.
46-39. Somerset trying to get this thing back in reach to start the fourth quarter. And the way Pulaski's offense has been here in the third quarter, maybe better than that.
Drive, now the step back jumper, no good. And they're going to say it's the Briar Jumpers basketball. That was Cook on the short fadeaway. 46-33, 2:31 to go in the third.
We cut this down to 5 with a two-pointer.
Tightening up here in the Briar Patch.
Pulaski goes to a 3-2 zone, 2-3 kind of morph zone. And Somerset trying to figure out what they're going to run here against it. They set it back up.
Try to get it down low to Godby. He's defended well. Draws a double team, but he's able to deflect the ball off of a Pulaski defender. It'll say Jumpers ball underneath their own goal. I'm trying to look at scoreboards through pipes. 46-39 is the score.
Ooh.
Oh, my. Yeah, got to get. Good job by the official, and tell you what, Idlewild ended up with a bit of a bloody nose on that one, and that kind of stinks. You get a bloody nose and the foul.
He did his best outside linebacker imitation right there.
Well, he high pointed the ball. That's pass defense right there.
Foster Fraley checks in the game for Idlewild.
Whoever the new football coach is at Pulaski County, and we don't know.
Nobody knows.
That Idlewild, little defensive back play there. Absher with the basketball, looking for some help, finds it. Now over on the right side, that was Whitaker. Grundy on a nice cut, looking for the ball. There's Whitaker left wide open for a three. Can't do that. He's a 62 out of 157 and got a couple of them in this half, and it's been the difference in this comeback. Yep.
4-point game, 46-42.
Nice kick out, Woolridge, short, chases down his own rebound, and a nice no-look pass to Zach Anderson, who puts it on the floor. He's too strong with the shot. Weak side rebound comes down to Godby. He'll dribble into front court through two defenders, doesn't get the basket, but gets a foul. That one was a little late call, and John Fraley just giving the "are you kidding me" look.
Not happy as Godby took it to the basket, was able to draw the contact. And
but I think what Coach Fraley's more upset about was that, Godby was able to drive through two defenders.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You got to play better defense than that and not allow Godby to get there. His first free throw was up and good.
46-43.
3-point ball game.
Laser shot there, and it's good.
So
20 points for Ben Godby. In a 2-point game, we're under a minute. Blankenship crossover. Jump stop, a little delayed, too strong on the shot, and bringing the ball up the left side is Godby, and he gets a strong bump from Woolridge, draws the foul, and Godby looks to the Somerset home crowd and says, "Get loud."
Chance to tie or take the lead here, Bob, in a game that has been one-sided in the first half.
Cade Hargis checking into the ball game for Woolridge. That's his third foul. Fourth foul in this quarter, but we're down to about 48 seconds. I'm Somerset. I'm pressing the issue here.
Definitely.
We know in basketball a lot can happen in 48 seconds.
Pulaski has been outscored 22-10 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, if I'm the Jumpers, I don't play for the last shot. You've got momentum on your side. Maybe get a 2-for-1. A little dribbling action there. Godby with a great crossover kick out on the side. Absher got it from the corner. And the Jumpers take a 47-46 lead. Timeout. Nope,
we're going to play it on.
Here we go.
First lead of the game for the Briar Jumpers.
10 seconds. Maroons going to play for the last shot here, see if they can get the lead back to start the fourth quarter. In the corner, 3-ball, no good, and hits the floor, falls harmlessly on Blankenship's missed shot. 47-46, Jumpers on top. We'll be back after this. Don't go away.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, Gannett here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Oh my, we got 8 fresh minutes up on our Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. It's a 1-point game. Somerset Briar Jumpers on the big time 3. Move out on top. Absher draining that basket to give Somerset their first lead.
After one, the score was 14-12. Pulaski outscored Somerset 22-10 in the second quarter, but Somerset came out in the third and outscored Pulaski 25-10 and has taken the lead here 47-46. And they were 3 of 6 from three-point range in that quarter, where they were previously 0 for 10 in the first half. So a big momentum change there and a couple of three-pointers.
Yeah, 3 of them to be exact in that third quarter. Godby, nice turnaround from about 10 feet, and it's good, and that advances the Somerset lead to 3, 49-46.
Godby with 22 in the game, leading all scorers. And Pulaski just out of sorts on offense.
Well, and I'll touch on that. You know, we mentioned about, Carson Fraley, leaving the game, and you lose his talent and his skill, but what does that do to the mental side of the Pulaski County Maroons? And Blankenship with a nice drive. He's got 17 points and lays that in. Whitaker, 3, front of the rim. Rebound comes down to Foster Fraley for the Maroons.
That would have been a big three-pointer right there had Whitaker able to get that to fall right in front of the student section.
49-48, 6:20 to go in regulation. 3-point shot from the right corner, too strong, and a nice box out by Cole Grundy. Up ahead, no good. Off of the rim, that was Godby, and pulled down by Zach Anderson. Wow. Hope he's all right. I think it was just a misstep. Nice defense out top, and we got a timeout, as John Fraley says. A little chaotic. Let's talk about it. 5:56 to go. 49-48, Somerset on top on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Rick Barker and Godby Realty and Auction. Names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Godby Realty and Auction has 49 years of experience in the real estate and auction business, and we are ready to put that to work for you. Go online at godbyrealty.com for more information. The name to know when you or your friends and family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weichert Realtors Four Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all his clients, no matter the size or value of the property they're selling. You can contact Ron Shaw at 606-271-0774 or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weichert Realtors Four Brothers. And Bob, we've seen this one play out over the years many times. PC is 4-3 in the last 7 times these two teams have met. 2-point ball game last time they met, 82-80 in overtime the year before that. This is coming right down the wire. May have some extra basketball for you here tonight.
Indeed it is, and you were spot on at your halftime analysis and saying that Somerset had to have some threes, that was the difference in the ball game. Well, that was the difference in the half. They got 3 of them, couple by Whitaker and then that big one by Absher. There's a 3 ball from the left side.
Gavin Cook, have not called his name in a while. That's only his 6th point of the game.
But ball 6 points coming from behind the big half circle. The Maroons a 2-point advantage. Whitaker 3 ball left side, back of the iron, and a nice rebound that time by Foster Fraley. He's come in and gotten a couple of big-time Rick Barker rebounds.
That was a big boy rebound right there in the middle of the crowd, right in the middle of the lane. He was surrounded by 3 Briar Jumper players and fought through the contact.
John Fraley, you got to like the fact you used that timeout. You stopped the momentum. You got the lead, and you've got the ball. Driving baseline, that's Hargis. He has to come back out. Good defense that time by the Jumpers.
And what does it say about your ball club? Hargis hasn't been in the game. Comes in, getting some valuable minutes, and Blankenship able to drive down the lane.
Got away. That's the Euro step. That's legal now. They used to call it traveling.
Yeah, or the French or the Australian or German, some kind of step that I don't know.
It's a step. That's the funny part about it.
Right.
First, people will tell you, well, you're allowed 1.5. Well, you're allowed 1 3/4. Doesn't matter. It's good. It's 53-49. Maroons. Whitaker, top of the key. Got it.
There it is.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. That's 3 trays in a row. We got another timeout on the floor. Brought to you by Ron Shaw Realtor. Tied up. 53-52. Maroons lead it by 1.
Stay tuned after the game, and we will have our offensive and defensive players of the game.
A lot of candidates.
A lot of candidates trying to go through a little bit here. Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Sports Medicine for athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional. At Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, our goal is to get each patient back to the highest level of physical activity possible. We're proud to support local athletics by serving as team physicians for Lindsey Wilson College, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High Schools, and other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland region. To give you just a real quick summary here as we're still in timeout, Pulaski County has been led in the game by Will Blankenship. He's got 17. Zach Anderson with 10. Idlewild with 8. Fraley, who is no longer in the game, no longer on the floor, with 7. Cook with 6. Woolwich with 5. And for Somerset, they have started to get hot from 3-point range. They are being led by Ben Gobby's 22. Whitaker 17. Absher with 7. And Josh Lewis, Cole Grundy, and Jacob Bartley have each chipped in with 2.
Inbound pass comes to Woolridge. You mentioned his 5 points. He averages 2.5 3-point makes per game. He just has the 1 tonight. Been held in check. Now he's trying to get this offense kick-started just a little bit. Cook gets it over on the right side. Blankenship. That ball was tipped, but good job by Woolridge to stay with it. Going down as Cook slipped. I hope he's okay. It appears to be. Spin move in the paint by Anderson. Has a man under the basket. That was Idlewild, but the ball gets by him. Picked up by Godby, who brings it into front court. Jumpers, Bruner has it. He draws a double team. Stolen by Woolridge. Ahead to Blankenship. Lays it up and in.
Blankenship got away with a little bit of contact, not called. Comes away with the steal. Gets the ball back and goes and lays it in.
21 points for Will Blankenship. 6 here in this fourth quarter. 55-52 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Don't go anywhere, folks. I got a feeling this was going to come down to the wire.
3-point shot, and Absher knew he hit it as soon as he let it go. He did the Larry Bird walk away and says that one's good.
Call it.
55 all here at the Briar Patch. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Pass just about gets away from Anderson, but he tracks it down. Woolridge in the corner. Now he'll dribble it back out top. Bobbled a little bit. Not a clean catch by Anderson. Trying an alley-oop, and I tell you who was there was Ben Godby. He gets the steal, brings the ball into front court for the Jumpers. 2:20 to go.
3 players, 4 jumpers in double digits after Absher's 3-pointer.
Godby across the lane and doesn't get the basket. Let's see. Are they going to call that a shooting foul or going to say it's on the floor? Let's see. Godby's going to the line. He said, yeah.
Woolridge will get the foul.
That's his 4th. I thought he was in shooting, but I wondered if maybe they thought he got hit before he got there. Well, Godby misses that free throw.
First miss of the night from the line by either team. They were 6 for 6.
Are you kidding me?
6 for 6 before that, now 6 for 7. Pulaski's 5 for 5.
Who'd have thunk it? Well, that's nice shooting there, Tex. Godby hits that free throw. I got him with 23. My stats are not official, by the way. 1-point jumper lead. Maroons have the basketball. Whipping the ball. Nice crisp passing. Woolridge, he's frustrated. You know he wants to pump up a 3 from that corner.
Clock under 2 minutes. 1-point ball game.
Yep. If you're not excited about this one, reach up and check the pulse. Blankenship looking for a cutter. Finds one in Idlewild.
Great cut by Ethan right there, and a better find on the assist by Blankenship. Puts PC back in the lead.
Back and forth we go. Now we got a whistle, and that is going to be a timeout called by Somerset coach Ryan Young. Another Ron Shaw Realtor timeout with 1:27 to go. 57-56. Maroons on top here at the Patch.
InTrust Healthcare Counseling Services has made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 25 years. We personalize your services to meet your needs, whether that be in our office, over the phone, or on your computer. Call InTrust at 606-676-0638 to get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at InTrust Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At InTrust, your mental health matters. Fourth quarter, less than 2 minutes in the game. 1-point ball game. Pulaski leads at 57-56, 127 to be precise. And Bob is going to bring us home.
Well, I'm going to do my best. I'm glad you're watching it because you are getting a good one here. Somerset High School Jumpers inbound the basketball. They'll do it into backcourt. That's Indrid Whitaker. He'll slow dribble it across the timeline. Thinks about the 3, gives a head fake, instead gives it up. Absher will pass it off to Godby. Cole Grundy comes out, sets a screen. Godby way short off the front of the rim, picked up off the floor by Anderson. Run out pass to Woolridge. Blocked! What a fantastic job defensively.
Bruner came out of nowhere.
Bruner. Probably the shortest guy on the court right now for Somerset, and he just went sky high to block that shot. Maroons keep the basketball. They get it inbounds. Great pressure over there by Absher on Blankenship.
Under a minute.
Blankenship will pull it back out. 57-56, and now it's a foul situation. And that one was Coach Ryan Young saying, okay, let's foul now.
Yep.
High school basketball, you don't have a shot clock, and you just about have to start fouling.
Yeah, you're in a 1-point ball game under a minute, 49 seconds.
See Brady Blankenship coming in.
You're 4 fouls away from putting either team on the line.
Godby checks out. I didn't see who else checked in for the Jumpers.
You've got a new player in the ball game for the Jumpers, Phoenix Guffey. And I'm sure he's in there to get some fouls, but they're going to call Lewis with the foul.
47.2 seconds left. Maroons inbound the basketball. Great pressure in backcourt, and that is exactly why Guffey came into the ball game. I said Brady Blankenship. I got to remember which side of the score sheet I'm looking at.
And that's 3, so still 1 away from the penalty. Play a lot of pressure trying to get a steal. If you can't get it, then you get the 4th foul, and they're going to give the foul to Grundy.
And that's what they're doing, is making sure they're in a situation now where they're going to force Pulaski County to shoot free throws. And John Fraley's going to take a timeout, talk things over with his Maroons. All right, let's set it for you. 43.9 seconds to go in regulation. 57-56 is your score. Pulaski County holds the possession arrow. Somerset has just committed their 4th foul. Pulaski County will have to shoot free throws, or get to shoot free throws from this point on. It's not a 1-and-1 situation. All fouls that are not shooting fouls after 5 are 2-shot fouls. So you don't have the 1 in the bonus anymore.
So we're in a 1-point ball game. Stats: PC 22 made field goals. Somerset 22 made field goals. 3-point field goals, PC with 8. Somerset finally heated up here in the second half, have 5. PC 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Somerset 7 for 8 from the free throw line. PC with 17 rebounds, Somerset with 13. And total fouls, PC with 9, Somerset with 10. Can't get much closer.
Yeah. Even Stevens, they would say on Seinfeld. 57-56. In the backcourt, trying to get the foul, and coming up and getting that foul. That's Guffey. Guffey sporting the Screech hairdo.
And Blankenship will go to the line, which is what they've been trying to get to for the last 13, 15 seconds.
Yeah. Problem is you put Blankenship at the free throw line, who is 85% coming into tonight, and missed 1 out of 7?
Yeah, pretty good free throw shooter, and he sinks the first one.
22 points on the night.
And your shooters, your offensive threats, check back in for the Briar Jumpers in Absher and Godby.
Blankenship with the second one. Got it.
Still only a 3-point ball game, so you're going to get a timeout.
Timeout, Pulaski County Maroons.
So, again, situation here, you write it down, 3-point ball game. Somerset has been able to hit some three-pointers. You don't have to have the 3-point play here. Still plenty of time. If you get a wide-open basket, wide-open lane, which they've been able to do a lot tonight, go ahead and take the basket, but then you have to foul again.
Yes. If they get that wide open lane, or what they think is, and then they get a collapse, look for the kick out to Whitaker, or possibly Absher. Both of those guys have hit some threes tonight, and to see if they can't hit a shot that'll, tie this thing up.
Godby with 23 on the night. Whitaker with 17. For Pulaski County, Will Blankenship with 21, picking up for his injured teammate Carson Fraley. And here we go.
Whitaker has the ball, brings it across the timeline. Oh no, and they throw it away. Godby took his eye off of the ball. The pass from Whitaker sails out of bounds. And now the Pulaski County Maroons have the basketball, a 3-point lead. and 34.7 seconds away from getting a victory here at the Briar Patch.
The Rex Restaurant is opening soon in Nancy, Kentucky. They'll be serving the finest in country cooking, big burgers, and complete ice cream shop with soft serve, waffle cones, milkshakes, sundaes, homemade pies, and much more. The Rex is located beside the dollar store in Nancy, Kentucky.
I want one of each.
Yeah, no kidding. Now, it's hot in here. I got my shorts on, but it didn't help.
Well, yes, and with that, when I saw you, the man's in short sleeves and shorts, and then here I am in long sleeves, and he made the right call because it is warm up here. We are literally 8 inches from the ceiling here at the Briar Patch.
Up in the corner, but have a great view.
Yep.
Able to see everything going on. So we like to thank Somerset for their hospitality, allowing us to come here and cover the game for you tonight. And thank you if you're listening at home and we're not able to make it out and couldn't find a parking spot.
I don't live too far away from here. I may offer some parking. Get the ball in bounds. Oh, man, that was close. As that ball was tipped by Absher, I'm going to say he was the one that knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, Blankenship could have very easily, they could have called that just a loose ball, but I believe you're right that Whitaker able to stick his hand in there.
Anderson gets it to Blankenship, a 3-on-1. Woolridge underneath the basket, wide open, gets the lay-in, and that is tough. Godby drives all the way across the lane, has to kick it out. Step back three for Bruner, misses everything. Anderson with another Rick Barker rebound, and now we're going to get a foul, and that may be all she wrote as we're down to 12 seconds on the clock, 61-56. It's a two-possession game, but Zach Anderson going to the free throw line. I think this is his first trip there tonight. 65% free throw shooter, so that one no good. So
and you were correct, he has not shot a free throw tonight.
4-point game. Anderson with the second. Maroons pull back to play defense. That one rims out. Whitaker gets the rebound. He'll speed into the front court. Long three off the iron. No good. Woolridge with the rebound. He'll try to dribble it out. We're going to get a reach around foul, and that is going to be it. Not sure what the final score will be because Woolridge's going to go to the free throw line. He's just 62% from there to be such a great three-point shot shooter. And that one's good. And I got him with 8 points on the night. 62. This one could make it a three-possession game, and with only 3 seconds to go, that's it.
That should do it.
Somerset, a valiant comeback. They played well. Pulaski County fought through some adversity, and it's the Maroons getting the 63-56 win here tonight at the Briar Patch. These two teams split, but Somerset is still going to take the #1 seed into the 47th District Tournament. Do we need to step out? We're going to do it. We'll be back to wrap things up here from Somerset High School.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different reading services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Well, that's a wrap. 63-56, the final score. Pulaski County gets the win to split the season series between the two. I got a feeling they're going to see each other in February when we get into the 47th District Tournament. But, Chris, pretty good ball game all the way around. It was a valiant comeback by Somerset. They were down double digits. 14 points? Was that the biggest lead, if I'm not mistaken?
36-22 at halftime. PC led. And then Somerset came out and outscored the Maroons 25-10 in the third quarter to take a 1-point lead, 47-46, going into the fourth. Pulaski was able to pull away 17-9, outscored Somerset in the fourth quarter, and would win this one 63-56. Some stats for you here real quick. First, for the home team, the Somerset Briar Jumpers, they were led in scoring by Ben Godby with 23. He was 9 for 11 shooting tonight for 81%, 9 for 10 from two-point range. He was 0 for 1 behind the arc and 5 of 6 from the free throw line with 4 rebounds. Injured Whitaker chipped in with 17. He was 6 for 13 from the floor, 46%, 3 for 3 from two-point range, 3 for 10 from beyond the arc for 30%. He was 2 for 2 from the line, did not have a rebound, and only had 1 turnover. Both teams played very clean tonight, only 13 turnovers between both of them. Absher chipped in with 10 points. He was 4 for 12 from the field, 2 for 6 from two-point range, 2 for 6 from three-point range. He had 2 rebounds as well. Josh Lewis, Cole Grundy, and Jacob Bartley each chipped in with 2 points. Grundy did most of his damage rebounding and playing defense, had 3 rebounds and a couple of blocked shots. For the victorious Maroons on the night, they were led in scoring by Will Blankenship. Kept in check a little bit in the first half, but after Friday,'s exit, kind of had to take over, and he ended up with 21. 6 for 11 from the field, 4 for 8 from two-point range, 2 for 3 from three-point range. He was 54% overall with 1 rebound. Zach Anderson started off hot, had 7 points early, ended up with only 3 more the rest of the game, but did have 10 on 4 for 6 shooting. He was 2 for 3 from the field, 2 for 3 from three-point range with 6 rebounds. Ethan Idlewine had 10 points. He was 5 for 8 overall, 5 for 6 from two-point range, 0 for 2 from three-point range with 1 rebound. Jalen Woolridge had 9. All of his points came from the three-point line and from the free throw line, and also had 3 rebounds. Carson Frudley, before he exited the game, added 7, 3 for 4 from the field for 75%. And Gavin Cook had 6, 2 for 6 from the field, 2 for 5 from three-point range. Team stats real quick, just to tell you how close this ball game was. Pulaski County, 23 for 41 from the field, 56%. They were 8 for 18 from three-point range for 44%, 9 for 11 from the free throw line. They had 19 rebounds and 17 turnovers, while Somerset, on the other hand, were 22 for 47 for 46%, 5 for 24 from three-point range, and 7 for 8 from the line with 13 rebounds and only 6 turnovers. So a very closely contested game, and you saw that in the score tonight between the two teams as Pulaski comes away with the hard-fought 63-56 victory. Bob, I'm done.
Well, I'd say all of those young men out there on the floor tonight, they're done as well. Both teams, they left it all out there. It was a great game. Fantastic, and this is always fun. You know, these games where these rival schools in the same community come together, play each other. The students get into it. The adults get into it. It was a good, clean game tonight. Not a lot of fouls, not a lot of, didn't see any chippiness really to speak of. It was just a fun night of high school basketball. Pulaski County walks away with a couple of wins, as you said, 63-56 in the game we just watched, and then it was 58-36. The Pulaski Lady Maroons getting the win over the Lady Jumpers. And that score I really don't think is indicative of the effort that the Lady Jumpers put forth. And who knows, they may be getting themselves ready to surprise some people when you get into that 47th district.
Some hardware to give out.
Yes, sir.
Offensive and defensive players. For PC, offensively, Will Blankenship had to pretty much carry the team after
especially
especially in the second half when Somerset made a big run, got the lead back, and Blankenship able to put the team on their back. The Will Blankenship offense, you have any other thoughts?
You mean, no, I think that's it. That's exactly who I had to put to my highlights next to. So good job, defensive.
Defense. I think I see who you got to. I think we're both in agreement there.
Okay.
Zach Anderson.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Zach Anderson had a big game defensively, played very good defense, led the team in rebounding, and kind of held the interior there for the Maroons on defense. For the Briar Jumpers, offensively, you could go a couple of ways, I guess, with Ben Godby and injured Whitaker. Godby ended up with 23. He was 9 for 11 from the field. Whitaker 6 for 13. Godby was not able to hit any three-pointers,
and that was the only reason that I gave I give the very slightest advantage. But if you don't think it's enough, that's okay.
No,
but,
Whitaker brought in the second half.
Those
in the third quarter,
threes in that second half were big.
So injured Whitaker, our offensive player of the game, and defensively for the Briar Jumpers, being able to hold the Maroons kind of scoreless there in the third period. There was a good job defensively done by Ben Godby and Aiden Absher, and looking at Godby or Absher as defensive players of the game. Do you have a preference?
No, I don't. You just go with wherever you think at that one. I have a couple people, and I'm right with you, man. I think you've done well, and I concur.
Ben Godby, our defensive player of the game.
Yes, sir.
For the Briar Jumpers. So Ben Godby, our defensive player, injured Whitaker, our offensive player for the Briar Jumpers. In a very good contested game. I'll spit it out here in a second. As they're covering the floor up here and everybody's trying to get up, may have a little wrestling match here tomorrow.
Actually, I'm going to be here sometime tomorrow. There's some sort of a cheerleading event going on, and I've got a young lady, my 6-year-old granddaughter, is going to be here for some sort of, it's not a competition, it's more just like an extravaganza to show off their skills and all of that. So
be fun.
I'll be back here, but I got a ball game at 8 o'clock in the morning. My oldest grandson has a church league game that he's playing in. So, yeah, lots of basketball for the Boone family and the Stevens family, and got a lot of basketball coming up here on Lake Cumberland Sports as well. Our next Buffalo Wings and Rings broadcast, Buffalo Wings and Rings, wings made your way, and always fresh, never frozen burgers, will be February 2nd, and it'll be the Somerset Briar Jumpers going to the Wigwam to take on the Southwestern Warriors in a boy-girl doubleheader. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in tonight. We appreciate you so much. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast.
Big thank you to all of our sponsors. Without them, we couldn't do this.
Yep.
Toyota Somerset, Ford Brothers Auctioneers and Realtors, Buffalo Wings and Rings, Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Sports Medicine, Whitest Cabinets, Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers, Rick Barker, Randall D. Turpin, Citizens National Bank, Ron Shaw Realtor, Somerset Community College, United Cumberland Bank, Alton Blakely, and Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Sports Medicine. And a big thank you to Kevin Lloyd doing the producing tonight, and Bob Boone joining me to call the game together our first time. I look forward to calling another one with you.
Don't forget Jeremiah.
And Jeremiah.
He stands over there in the crowd tonight and got it done. Great job on the camera work there, and we appreciate all of you. Appreciate sponsors. You got anything else?
No, sir.
Let's get out of here.
Good
Pulaski
night.
County, a couple of wins. Good night.
Good night. Everybody be safe.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 17500, here to come in 175.2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together.